Hello, welcome to today's webinar. So I'm going to show you how to use your learner portfolio, how to get onto the LM team leader, and how to access the learning, record them off the job as well. So to access the site, what you need to do is you need to put this link into your address bar. So it's https://apprenticeship.cityandguilds.com/develop you. Okay, so that if you put that in, and then what you'll do is you'll get this login screen. So just to clarify, if you put this into Google, it won't find it. You need to physically type this address into the address bar. Once you've done that, it'll come up with this screen. It will then ask you for your username. Your username is normally first name dot surname, and then your password. In the first instance will be password, and then after that, then obviously you'll change it to whatever you want. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through the coordination of the home screen and the menus, and then what we'll do then, we'll go into how to access your learning. Okay, so first of all, there's an avatar in the top left-hand corner. If I click on that avatar, it brings up a sub-menu. So the first one is Preferences, and this just enables you to change some of the designs of the home page, etc., personable to you. So you can change that whenever you want. So have a little look through and it'll give you which ones you want to change. If I click on it again, really important, the notifications tab. So the notifications, your email will automatically pull through to here, and then by default, it'll be set to no. You can set it to per message or per entry, or my advice is probably to change it to daily. That way then, when anything happens in your system, so your assessor marks work, gives feedback or sends a message, at the end of the day, then you'll just get an email saying what's happened, and then it'll just prompt you to log in. If nothing happens, then you'll get no email. So that's the way it works. Once you've done that, click Save Email Settings, and that'll set that up. There's a password option as well, so that'll allow you to change your password if you want to. There's an avatar log part as well, which then will give you the opportunity to upload a photo of yourself. Finally, there's a log out button. So use this to log out. So obviously, because it's your data in the system, your name, address, the last thing you want to do is leave it logged in. So you should log out whenever you can. And by clicking log out, it'll just give you the log out screen back to the normal page. Okay. So the next button is just an access to my program. So by clicking that button, this program, that button, sorry, and then that button, that'll take you into your actual program you're learning. Okay, all three buttons do exactly the same. There's also a messaging tab. So messaging tab, we have like an inbuilt Outlook. So this allows you to send messages. I got one unread message, which tells me I got an insecure password. But you can create messages, read messages, and so forth from this. So your homepage. This homepage screen just tells you all about your program. So this is your overall program. It tells me how much of it's not started, how much of it's started, submitted, overdue, returned, etc. So just to be clear, anything is not started, so I haven't started anything. Started means I've gone in to learn and done it. Submitted means I've gone in, I've submitted to my assessor. Overdue is obviously overdue. Returned means they've been marked and returned back to me. And accept means returned. It means it's been accepted via the marking. We've got the recently reviewed tasks. So any tasks that I do and send to the assessor will come back in you and give me the date and the feedback. Overdue. So anything in here is overdue. So if my assessor tutor sets me a deadline of end of the month, and then the day after I log in, they'll come up overdue in there. The appointments calendar just gives me the ability to look at any appointments my assessor set me. So if he says he's going to come out on the 20th, then it'll appear on my calendar. Then Facebook and Twitter links is a bit of the ability to put links into the company Facebook and Twitter pages. Okay, so we're going to go into the program. So as I said before, I can click on this one on my program. So if I click on there, what this gives me now is I'm on the ILM Team Leader Supervisor Level 3 qualification route. So I'm actually doing the qualification as well. I've got 3 different courses. I've got the induction course, the main Level 3 diploma for managers, and then the endpoint assessment tasks. Okay, so on the right hand side, you've got the diary entries, the upcoming reviews, return tasks, and the overdue tasks per course. The one on my home page was an overview of all my courses. The one on this page is broken down by course, for induction managers and endpoint assessment. So if I go into the induction one first, because this is the first one you should be doing. So the task that you've been set is to do the induction part first. So just talk you through it. So this is obviously the qualification I'm on, what's been started and so forth. It tells me when I start the program when I'm due to end, who my assessor is, who my verifier is. Okay. So what I've got then is the course folder, and these are my 4 units for the induction. Okay. Just quickly going through these. The evidence folder is just where all the evidence is listed. The registration tab is just the personal details of mine. I've kept a very minimum on this one, but you can obviously put the data in if you want to. We've then got the contact diary. So this is where the assessor can send you messages and you can read them. And then with the metrics tab, we record off the job. So we'll have a look at that now shortly. If I go into the course, what we have is the four tasks for induction. So I've got introduction, health and safety, safeguarding event, and British values. As you can see, I've clicked into introduction before, but I will click back into it now. So if I just click into it, it'll take me into the course level. Okay, and then what happens then is goes to the course, and then what I've got is I'll either have continuing learning or start learning. So because I've started this one before, it'll have continue learning. If not, it'll have start learning. So if I just click continue, it will open up a separate page. Okay, so I'll just wait for it to load completely. So this is all the kind of the text and things. You get videos, and you get all sorts in here. So the learner journey, and then obviously this is a link to the actual course. And there you go. And then what we got then is check your understanding. So obviously I would have read all that above. Then it says what elements make up your apprenticeship. And then I can type in here. I'm just going to keep it very brief. It will save it. Okay, so you obviously answer the questions. Okay. So obviously your answers would be a lot more further than mine, but for the purposes of today. And then if I click submit task, this is submitted to my assessor, and it will ask you, are you sure? And then I can say yes or no. I'm saying yes. Okay, so it was actually saying submitted. So if I click close now, it takes me back into my course. You can now see it's 75% not started, 25% submitted. If I click back into my course, so now it records I've submitted the introduction. Okay, so now that will notify my assessor to mark my answers. Then my next step would be go in the health and safety, and then obviously click start learning. And then again, this one's all about health and safety. Just load fully. You need to wait for the page to load fully because we don't answer all questions otherwise. Okay, a couple of images that will load. Okay, and then you just go through these, and again you type in the answers. Again, it will come up. I'm just keeping it very brief at the moment. Otherwise, you're all sitting here waiting for this. So I do the health and safety. Can attach evidence as well. So it will allow you to attach evidence. Click on there and then attach the document. And then if I click submit task again, it will go into submit task. And again, back out to my course. And there you can see I've not started 50% because there's 4 units, 50% not started, and then 50% submitted. They've been submitted to the assessor, waiting for the marking. Okay, so I would then complete the safeguarding event and the British values, and that would complete the whole course, awaiting feedback from the assessor, of course. Obviously, if I get feedback, when I go back in here, this will continue. We'll come back to continue learning if they return it back to you. If I go back to my program, that's my induction, but then I've also got my main one. So I think you've been set to do the first 4 tasks, and then also the first one leading different. So with the level 3 diploma, you can see there's a lot more tasks involved in the induction because obviously it's the full qualification. So for this one, you'll be looking to open up different leadership styles. The content does get a little bit different for management, so you'll have probably more interactive videos to watch and so forth. Maybe not on this particular task page, but there is videos, there's more questions, there's upload assignments, and there is all kind of different ones as well. So as you can see, the task pages are a lot bigger, and then you get to obviously answer the questions. You've got to do a workbook in here. So there is kind of different ones, different things to do, a lot more questions. And this one is upload your worksheet as well. So you have to fill out worksheets. So it is quite a lot entailed. I'm just not going to. But as you can see now, this says 1% started because I've actually accessed learning, it does come up I've started it. As you can see now, it's gone blue. Okay, so then you just work through the task units that you do. Once you've done them, I could answer 3 or 4 questions, come out of it, and it'll just say started, but it will save my answers. I'm going to worry about that. The other thing really I'm going to show you is you've got to record your off-the-job training. So your assessor employer will tell you what you can record as off the job, but how do you record it in the system? You go to your contact diary, you click create entry, and then I can put attended communication calls, feedback. Keep it very simple, obviously. And then as you scroll down on this contact diary, you've got on the job, off the job. So here now I can store, say, 4 hours. I click save, and then I click close. It does give the ability to attach a document if you wanted to, but you can see here now, tender communication course. All the other contact diaries just show that I've started units, but tender communication course, learn how to do that. What this automatically does is go into my metrics tab as a learner, and then what you can see now is it's recorded I've attended that communication course 4 hours, and as you add more, this will just go up and up and up. So it'll be 8 hours, 12 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, and so forth. Okay, so that's how you record your off-the-job training. But it's really important that you record off the job because that's a massive part of the program. So hopefully that's been useful for everyone. Obviously, it's really important that you, from your homepage, you access your program, and then obviously you access the courses and go into the individual tasks. Okay, so thanks for listening. Good luck.